What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of Cub Reacts on a Friday afternoon. Loads of new bangers dropped this week, which I'm very excited to be jumping into, and we are getting into another solo return following on from the Aira video we just did. This one, the return of Lojay on solo duty. It goes by the name Leader, all capitalized with an exclamation mark. I'm very excited to get into this one. It's been a long time since we've actually heard any new solo Lojay material, so hopefully this one is a banger. It is slightly shorter, but I've got a funny feeling this one is going to absolutely blow the roof off. So, as always, friends, if you are new to the channel, do make sure you are getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page. Of course, turning notifications on, leaving a like, leaving a comment, all of that good stuff. And, of course, if you are new to the channel as well, make sure you are following the Fresh Afrobeats Flavor playlist in the description down below on Spotify. We try to update it each and every day, at least whenever there's a new release, it should be in there. So, without further ado, we are going to jump into the sounds of this one, Lojay Leader. Let's go. Beep. Okay, this is already looking like quite a high budget video. It's like iRobot. Woo! I'm getting highly from Western vibes. That one drop is so cold, man. Again, Lojay for me has a very kind of versatile vocal texture. For me on this, he is sounding very similar to Hailey from Western. I don't know if you know who Western are. They're a UK group, but they make something in between dancehall and Afrobeat. Like, they've got this very kind of unique niche. But his vocal on this is sounding very similar tonally and texturally. This is a really cool tune. Now, loving the kind of sweeping texture of the instrumental, that kind of wee woo woo sort of synth sound. Again, the video looks super futuristic. And again, it's great to see Lojay back with an actual bang as well, not just kind of creeping back in going, here's a single. This is a fully established production. Crazy.
Boys from Silicon Valley. If she would put her feelings on cruise, tell her it's all over, yeah. Why you wanna be my controller? So you only see me like a soldier, yeah. Cleaver. If she move from Cleaver.
Mad.
Too many babes on Signal.
Jeez.
Cause my wrist like freezer. Oh no.
That little dip on the instrumental is fire. That wee wee wee. That little kind of vocal overlay. Oh my god, it's giving me shivers this morning. I've had two tunes in a row that are giving me shivers. It's crazy. On top of that as well, this lead vocal from Lojay is just packed with personality, man. Literally utilizing the higher end of his vocal range, but also managing to cover a lot of distance, frequency rise across his melodies. This is great, man. The video is super HD as well. The instrumental very electronic, and I think this is an area that Lojay really kind of excels in, when everything's kind of electronic and he's allowed to just kind of go vocally. This is sounding great.
Your leader, look my face like Leader. All of my trips on visa. Offer Julio like Caesar. Yeah. Why you wanna put all of your load and all your cynical emotions in my will?
Yes!
Now when you there looking for person, we go devour your punani, you go call Lolo. She no say me, I be chop and move. She give me some mission.
Lojay, where have you been? You have been in the lab, bruv. This is cold. Again, Lojay, man. This is exactly what I want to hear from Lojay. I want to hear this expressive, very kind of intertwined, very kind of spread vocal, utilizing the actual instrumental itself. The instrumental is very simple. You've got a bass line, some drums, and some synthesizer action. That's pretty much it. His vocals are the thing gluing everything together. It's almost like he's wrapping himself around the tune and then tightening it, and then you have this fabulous thing on display. Compositionally, this is great. It's, again, great utilization of Lojay's vocal, and the instrumental I love because it's very simple but also very electronic. The video is on crud as well. Why is he in a box full of electricity? This is mad. Oh, the flute as well. I love how intense those drums are.
If she would put her feelings on cruise, tell her it's all over, yeah. Why you wanna be my controller? So you only see me like a soldier.
This video is nuts. The video is genuinely nuts. I'm happy he's come back with such an explosive video presence as well. He's not popped back and been like, here you are, here's a single with just like the artwork up. Like, I'm happy he's arrived with like a full explosive video on the day of release. Then on top of that as well, the instrumental itself, crazy. That sweeping bass line down below, those kick drums literally sound like you're listening to someone play a big orchestral drum, like poof, poof, poof. That's why I keep doing that with my hand, because it's like I it physically makes you want to play the drum. On top of that as well, the way that Lojay is navigating over this is incredible. His vocal texture, his assurity, the kind of presence that he's putting onto this sounds like an R&B kind of masterclass. You know what I mean? That sort of vocal understanding, what to do, the clarity with which he's putting the performance forward. This is nuts. What a comeback.
If she move from Cleaver, too many babes on signal. Cause my wrist like freezer. Oh no, no. I'm your leader.
This video's nuts.
Look my face like leader. All of my trips on visa.
It's a very engaging video. Are you mad at that flute line as well? Like, this is nuts. So much is going on. I'm actually speechless. Lojay's been one of my favourites for a long period of time, and he's definitely someone that I think it's understandable why he slept on, because he hasn't released that much music, if we're being entirely honest. Like, he's had appearances here and there, obviously, but he hasn't had like a consistent run. Following on from that EP he did with SARS, like, it's been very kind of here and there. It's not been like a consistent run of singles. But if he starts dropping music that is along the lines of this, we are in for a crazy few months, because this is outstanding as a return tune. The video, so visually engaging, whether it be the little glitches in the background, whether it be the camera work, whether it be the kind of striking lighting or the dance routines going on. Like, there's a lot to take in with the video. Visually, it's expansive. The tune itself as well is going so many places. I love that kind of dip and weave of that noise on the instrumental, kind of going wee 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 wee. It just pulls you in, man. And then on top of that, this I'm speechless. Cub is speechless on a Friday morning. Madness. Right, we'll let this one run through to the end and then give it our final breakdown. But wow, what a return for Lojay. That flute line as well. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. Lojay back in business. I'm so happy to see him back doing what he wants to do. I'm just trying to bring up a thing for the screenshot. We'll bring that one up. That one looks quite good. There we go. Lojay back in business. Madness. This has been crazy. I think Lojay as an artist with this tune has showed exactly why he does have the star power. Obviously, Mona Lisa is one of the biggest tunes in this genre at this moment in time. Prior to the Chris Brown remix as well, it was one of the biggest. It wasn't actually my favourite on that EP. Love and Attention was my favourite tune on that EP with Wiz. But again, every tune he's on, he shows star quality. He shows this ability to utilise his vocal texture. He understands the instrumentals he works with. He works in this very electronic zone, which is somewhere between kind of, I want to say kind of almost SoundCloud R&B and Afrobeats. That's his kind of zone, and it works so well because he has the vocal texture to actually pull off that electronic sort of glue, which works so nicely. His vocal on this, crazy. The instrumental, nuts. And the video, top draw. What a return for Lojay. You absolutely love to see it. And there we go. This is wicked. Guys, let me know your thoughts on this tune in the comment section down below. Were you impressed by Lojay's return? Does the video add to this tune for you? Is this a sort of zone you like seeing Lojay in, or would you prefer him going over more sort of traditional, should we say, Afrobeats? Would you prefer him in a more dancehall zone? Would you prefer him in an R&B zone? Let me know what you'd like to see Lojay do next, and also who you'd like to see him collaborate with next, because I reckon there's some wicked collabs on the way if he plays his card right. But there we go. As always, friends, if you're new to the channel as well, do make sure you are getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page, turning notifications on as well, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. And don't forget to subscribe to the Fresh Afrobeats Flavour playlist in the description down below. That's it for me, though. We shall see you all next time. Have a fantastic rest of your Friday, and peace.
Sounding so good right now. But they're sounding a bright and town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CUBREACTS TV. Stay locked.